Hello class, Dr. Mack here. Just wanted to touch base as we go into week 5. Week 5 is super exciting. You're getting into writing your grant proposals. You've learned about SMART goals this week. And I just wanted to share with you a few examples of why, creating SMART goals is so important. On a few different grants that I've worked on, some populations are hard to work with as far as outreach. So specifically, I worked with the Hispanic population and also a gang member population. Like I had mentioned before, it was hard to do outreach for gang members. So this is why it was important to have realistic and SMART goals, because you didn't know how many people you would be serving, because it was hard to outreach to gang members. So how do you find specifically gang members? So when you're making SMART goals, you want to make sure that you're not overshooting the amount of people you're going to outreach for. So specifically, some grant applications might ask you for an estimated number. For example, another grant I had worked on was a domestic violence grant. So in the Hispanic community. Outreaching to people with domestic violence issues is a lot harder than outreaching to people with, some poverty or hunger issues, because there's a stigma that goes along with domestic violence, or some people don't feel safe enough to share that, or they're not in a safe situation. And it's really hard to outreach to specific populations based off of what your funding is for. So this is just an example, domestic violence. So, it was hard to outreach to that specific population. So some of the ways that we outreached was going to different Hispanic nightclubs, leaving information on bathroom sinks and walls, sharing it at different businesses. And so specifically, this is why it's important to make sure that your goals are realistic when you're creating them. Because when the funding comes around, if you're not meeting your goals, or you have a lot of funding left over and you didn't do what you said you were going to do, it can sometimes be a problem when you go to reapply for funding. So I just wanted to share this example with you today. I hope that you guys are getting excited about the content and the supportive material that is helping you this week. Feel free to reach out. I'm always available, and I'm excited to hear what you guys are passionate about and what you're going to do with your proposals. So take care, and we'll talk soon.